Robert Street Station.
Gary, what up? I'm on the green line. Leaving St. Paul, downtown St. Paul. Booga booga. What up, though? I hope I said that right. Look.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed on board.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Gary.
Attention, please. Be aware of your surroundings and protect your cell phone or electronic device. Not to report theft or suspicious activity.
Thomas and Gina, what up?
Western Avenue Station.
Yo, Dublin, Ireland, that's crazy, bro. I'm trying to get across the pond next year for sure. That's
I swear to God. I swear to God, but they're on dirt. You know, everybody's walking. Everybody, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I see everything. I see little dirt on the phone. I see OGs in there. And, on in there.
What's the weather like in Ireland right now? It's usually cold here, man. St. Paul, Minnesota. On my way to Minneapolis University of Minnesota campus.
Yeah, it's no way, right? I didn't know that either.
Nice. I'm actually ready for the fall, man. I've been in LA for the past 2 years. It's super hot, so I'm ready for some cold weather. But the cold weather ain't coming. Oh yeah. All right. 38 people. I'm like boots. What is happening, bro? Yo, who is this dude? Most, Bobby? Yeah, that dude was bugging out, you see him? Oh my God, it's still here. Yo, what the fuck? I get Buddy a little 24-hour time out. We'll see what happens though. Yeah, that was the first, man. I've seen a lot of trolling, bro, but that was different. Thanks, OZ.
Attention, please. Smoking is
Yeah, it's
not
probably gonna get
allowed
worse though,
on
too.
board.
Who knows? We'll see. Probably so. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, bro, it stops. And that's when people not holding the doors. This train is wild, man. Like I said, I was in LA for 2 years. And more crazier shit goes down on this train out here than it did ever in LA. So we got like probably another 20 more minutes till I get over to Minneapolis. Albuquerque,
Next year to Route
Dallas. This is St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Twin Cities. Season 3 Tulsa King. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch TV like that, Joe. This shit was kind of last minute too, so if it starts acting up, thanks, LZ. Sounds like a graffiti writer I know. From Philly. That's where I'm from. I'm from Philly originally. Yeah, bro. Johnny. Absolutely. They just got rid of, I think, felony stops here, which is crazy. Felony traffic stops. Will not be prosecuted. I've never been to Albuquerque. I've been to Phoenix. Albuquerque sounds hotter. I mean, it was hot as shit when I was there. Florida, that's where my daughter lives. Yeah, they're supposed to, but there's all kinds of shit going on with that. Yeah, I've been to Texas. Texas is cool. I used to take drives from Atlanta to Dallas quite often. That was a different day and age, though. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, there was a shooting on this train just the other day. It was ready to stop too. So during the George Floyd riots, it was going down right here for sure. It didn't really hit St. Paul like that, but this spot, for some reason, I remember we were outside and there was trucks pulling up full of bricks, and they were just delivering pallets of bricks. I remember seeing that, and I'm like, where are these bricks coming from? Yeah. Albuquerque, they got a lot of drugs going on out there and shit too, I heard. Same here though too. Same in LA. I just came from LA. LA was real different. I was there for 2 years. I'm from Philly originally though. I don't even like going back to Philly, man. If anybody's from Philly, you know, that's my home, always will be, but it's sad and depressing going back there. And my friends that are still there, I'm like, yo, what are you still doing here? They're like, what do you mean? But it's also the same friends that think that going to Sea Isle City's like a real vacation. There's our soccer stadium right there. Football. Sorry. Yeah, what a bad time they built that. There's our loon. It's a cool stadium though. Allianz Field. So I used to work there actually. And I got canceled, but that's a whole nother story. A lot of Antifa supporters would go there. Like they had their own fucking section in the stadium. But anyways, the stadium was hella nice. So it was designed by, I think, very similar to, I think it's a stadium in Germany, Allianz Field there as well. It's like our sister, matter of fact, yeah, I know it's in Germany because it's like our sister football team over there. I forgot what they call it. I think it starts with a B. And it ain't Bayern Munich. Yo, it good. Already, bro. Come on, you already know. I've never relaxed, period. Anyways, man, I was shot in 2018. And I've had a different lifestyle growing up, always, but that was the deal breaker for me, though. I survived, though. I got shot through my leg and shot in the head. 2018, so My head's on swivel 24/7,
Attention,
no matter
please.
who you are.
Smoking is not allowed on board.
These dudes out here though, they different. They can sense when you're a real one and when you're not. It's all like smoke and mirrors, bro. It always has been too though, but it's just straight young mom puss shit, no. Nah, actually, you know what? He was half black, so he was only half statistic, but he was only 17 years old, man. So he did 17 to 22 for like attempted murder, and he's out now easily. Yeah. Kid was just, I don't know, man. I don't know what his story was. I didn't really know him like that. I got set up by a friend of mine, actually, for like a robbery. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. They had like a whole like plan. They lured me into an apartment, what they basically did, and I was able to get away. Luckily, it was 3 people, 2 hammers, 3 people, 2 hammers, 1 pistol, and they were gonna try to kill me in the room, but I had like the adrenaline, like I don't know, I don't know, I knew it was about to go down if I didn't get out. No, I definitely was not a friend, bro. I took care of him like a little brother, though. I felt bad for the kid, man. He was like a kid like I met in like treatment center and shit. Super young, man. Super young, just really misguided. Kind of reminded me of myself. And then he fucking set me up to be murdered 2 years later. But yeah, shit's crazy. Anybody go there just this year? So no, it happened out here actually, in Minneapolis. I was I'm not gonna bullshit it. I'm accountable for my behavior, and I was moving product. I wasn't active like that though. I was basically just moving packages around and then taking care of my little dude, my homie. Because he's a little young dude, so I was helping him put some money in his pocket. But he wasn't putting no money in his pocket. He was putting the LSD in his system. It was LSD and Molly. And yeah, I've been in court for all this shit, so I'm not really disclosing much of anything. But in respect to YouTube, yeah, dude set me up, man. He definitely set me up, bro. But I got shot through my leg and missed my femur and my artery, and then I got grazed on the side of my head. Yeah, it's a wild day. Yo, Benny, what up? I'm 47 too. Yeah, 47, bro. I got two daughters. One's 24, one's 14. One of them lives here. My youngest lives here. I don't really get to see her much though, because mom's still playing the games, I've been playing for about 10 years now. And I told my kid, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to wait another 4 more years. I had to do it with my other daughter. So, it is what it is. I'll forever be resentful for this time I can't get back. But as my 24-year-old daughter knows, like, the mom just abused like their position. So, I'm accountable too. I wasn't a perfect father, and I wasn't a perfect. We weren't married, but I wasn't a perfect boyfriend all the time either. But I did try to work on our relationship. But she, 14 years ago, child support system was real different, man. And it's just like you fuck around, boom, they done with you. Because when a woman's done with you, man, she's done with you, bro. Like there ain't no coming back when a woman's made her mind up. And that's pretty much just what happened, man. And then so yeah, man, she tried to throw me. Well, she did for the child support for quite a while. That was crazy. In Minnesota, man, it hits different out here for child support, bro. Like they were actually charging me interest on child support. They determined that shit to be illegal, but for years, dude, I was paying interest on that shit. So But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's 100% charge.
I'll just make some more later on. I'm probably gonna be moving down to Colombia or Brazil next year. I was supposed to go over to London for some work shit, but I think I'm gonna skip that. I don't know. London seems to be like the States.
You're off mall, out of the mall right now. So you're still
All
in
right,
the mall.
59 heads.
All right, well, get on the deal.
So yeah, to all my subscribers, man, appreciate y'all.
Get on the blue line.
I'm sure y'all are big biking riders and stuff. I got some funny stories, man, about some.
Get on the blue line.
I don't ride myself, but I've known a lot of bikers and patch members and all that. You know, being from Philly, man, I know a lot of pagans. Joe the Pagan, I was really close with. So I know I have some funny ass stories. I'm gonna try to share some of those later. I've just been so busy. Man, the Twin Cities. I came out here, shit. So I had to get out of Philly back in like 98, 99. And so I had a friend of mine who moved out here, like, taking advantage of the system out here. Back then, we were just like, we was all democratic. And yeah, he came out here and was like, yo, it's sweet out here, man, come out here. So I came out here, man, I used to love it out here. Now I hate it. It's a whole nother place now. I still ain't used to the cold though. Although I'm ready for it. Being in LA the past 2 years was super hot. Yeah, off and on. Off and on. I've had my property here for like 7 years though, but I was Airbnb-ing it out when I was in LA. I'm gonna still do the same thing when I travel next year. Yeah. Yeah, man, I didn't really start traveling until I started DJing. Yeah, I started DJing and then I started acting too when I was in LA. And that shit I like. Actors are weird people though, especially like the serious ones who play like the main roles. I'm cool with just being a fucking thug here and there. Give me a couple lines, I'm good. But nah, actors are different. But nah, I used to love it, man. I used to love being on set.
Connect here to route
It's like my little
6,
lines.
30, 33,
There's a lot of young people out here.
63.
Usually you don't see that many young people out here.
Attention.
I mean, you do, but
Smoking is
the
not
train's got a
allowed
different
on
vibe to
board.
it today, for sure. Yeah, so I produce, Johnny, man, you can check my music out. I produce bass house, like dubstep. LA hates dubstep, so I was like a closet dubstep fan in LA. But a lot of tech house. Yeah, man, I've been producing for a while, man. I mean, like, so I learned how to like DJ on vinyl in like the 90s. It's crazy too, because I definitely don't look 48. I look about 20 years younger than what I am, but I'll take it. It's just like when I talk to some people, they're like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, like, I could be your dad's age. All right, so we're pretty close now.
Prospect Park Station. Here to these routes, 6 and 33.
Alright. This is like, I think this is like the first campus stop. Yo, Johnny S., where you from, man? Yo, this iPhone update has got my shit scrambled. It's like a graffiti museum inside there. I've been inside that one like once. I don't know, I'm not big on the heights. I love exploring caves, tunnels, buildings, but nah, I don't like the heights, man. Like my friends, they do a lot of exploring. Oh, okay, I see. There's a lot of urbex shit to do around here. That's one of my favorite things to do out here. I like the caves out here. I know where some old Al Capone caves are. I want to take a metal detector out there, look for like rings or like vintage like coins. Cause I know there's gotta be some. Rochester. I've been to Rochester once. I'm trying to remember. I think I went down there for there's like a haunted house down there or something. And I got kicked out of the haunted house. I didn't know you couldn't like, yo, my homie's Turkish, bro. Yeah, my boy Zaydan.
Here to these routes, 6 and 33.
Turkish people are gangster, dog, in LA. So. Yeah, so I got kicked out of the haunted house because I didn't know you couldn't like sit on the stuff in there. I don't really fuck with haunted houses, but for some reason I thought that you could like interact with like the setup and the props, and they were not a fan. They were not a fan of that at all. I didn't even know. Like the girl I was with, like hella embarrassed, and I'm just like I didn't know. Like I couldn't sit on it, but they were pissed, and I'm just I don't know. It's like at that point when like people are like pissed and they just try to embarrass you, you just kind of roll with it and be like, yeah, fuck you, whatever. I drank a lot of wine too, I think. I don't know. And I was with some girl too. It wasn't a blind date, but it might as well have been. And she really wasn't my type. But yo, Alfonso, what's up? What up? Yeah, see, it's so different here. Oh, this used to be like a liquor store. That was a Burger King. And nope, they can't make no money. That was the liquor store right there. One thing that does well is the Canes. The Canes does well, bro. That place could be on fire and they'll still be selling shit. All right, I think we're gonna get over it. So I don't really know where I'm going, but I'll figure it out. Wow. I like your jacket. Get in here. These kids just be wearing shit for no reason. Oh, alright. Alright. So again, I really don't know where I'm going. I kind of do. I'm lying. I kind of do. The crazy thing about Minneapolis, like woke ass Twin Cities, like it's almost like the aesthetic out here is like to be like mildly attractive. Now she's fucking hot though. Pardon my French. I don't know what this shit is. I think it's like dorm rooms. That's what it looks like. Thank you. I don't know what that guy said to me. I think he was tweaking and he's gay. Yeah, but you know what? Like, man, there's students out here, but like at this time, like, look, all right, it's 4:39, 4:40. I think this event kicks off at 5:30, if I'm right or wrong. I don't know. Just the hustle and bustle is different. I think, like, you know, a lot of people are like remote from home now too. But I don't know. The world's just changed, man. I'm glad that I was able to see the world with the internet and without it. Like literally the only generation that will ever have experienced that. And it's pretty, and me personally, I like it better without it. And if you would have told me 20 years ago that the world would be less intelligent, I wouldn't even have understood that. Like how do you have the world at your fingertips of knowledge, and you just, you know, you don't have personality skills, personable. Just depend on everything from home. Like, no, it changed. Like coming outside used to be like fucking dead ass exciting. Now it's like a fucking chore. Absolutely. They were fucking hot too, and they were looking. I gotta stop, man. Like, I don't need to be fucking college age girls, but whatever. I'm single, bro. Yeah, it's like it's different. It changed like everything. And like people don't even understand that. Like I feel like if people understood like what it was like before and what it was like after, they would make a greater effort to probably go back to like what it used to be like. Like 'cause all we did was we gained a convenience, but you know we're sacrificing privacy, dude. The data harvesting now is insane. It's the new it's a new commodity. So AI is crazy trippy. So typically it's usually down here. I know this is one of these event centers down here. To be honest, like I'm really surprised I haven't seen any no Antifa and shit yet. They're thick out here, dude. Like they're pussy too. I've chased them off fucking trains many times. You get like a lot of communists out here too. And you can tell the communists because they wear all black and they usually wear like a fucking beret. Well, they're easy to spot. But I thought for sure I would have ran into one of them by now. Feel free to donate for beer money. I don't drink coffee and I'm real about it. I mean, I drink coffee, but I'd probably just rather do a line of Coke, but I'm kidding. No, I am monetized. My big video obviously was the Hells Angels and Sturgis video, which got over 1 million views, man. It's crazy too. Like, that video almost didn't even get seen because the only reason why I put it up on YouTube was so I could get it to the Hells Angels dudes. They wanted me to send them the video, but the video file was too big. It was too massive, so my homie was like, bro, just upload it to YouTube and send them the link. I'm like, oh yeah, bet. Who's... All right. No, I forgot what I said. My mouth is pretty fucking dry, actually. So I probably should get something to drink. I could go in here, but this place kind of sucks. There's a U of M football stadium. The Vikings have actually played here. I know our soccer team, our football team, I don't even like the word soccer. It just doesn't even sound right. They played their first 2 seasons here. Man, I used to get free tickets for that all the time. But after the stadium was built, forget about it. But I did used to work for the Minnesota United until I got canceled, man. It was horrible. Fucking, yeah, that was a long story. It was during COVID, and I just happened to just getting trolled by the wrong people, and I fell into it. And bro, I got fired from 2 jobs in one day. Yep. All over like some stupid Facebook comment that was just twisted around, and then like it was that fucking trans community or whatever, like the rainbow community, and it wasn't even no anti-gay shit. It was somebody had said a comment like, they're like, oh, he looks like he grapes people. Grape. I didn't say the other word. And so I was like, yeah, whatever. I grape men and women. Just being sarcastic. Yo, biggest fucking mistake ever. You would have thought I really did it. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, the stadium. I think that was from the snow, right? Yeah. It happened at the, it happened out here, and then it happened at, they were going pretty fast, but they have a pretty impressive response time they're probably trying to keep up with. Yeah. I don't know which way I'm going to go. I'll probably go this way.
Forward. One side is under thrust. Forward.
I need to get some food. I forget where the stores are around. Frank Hopkinson? Yeah, what up, dude? Bordeaux Shinkala? I don't even know if I said that right, but cool name. What up, though? So yeah, we're live here at U of M campus. I decided to come down. Never been political, never been religious much. I'm spiritual. But, you know, I really respect the Charlie Kirk, man. Fuck. It's crazy. You know, and I'm noticing too, like, it's not fair for people to be able to say one thing when you can't say another thing when you're out getting attacked, and that's what happened. So when I came across Charlie Kirk, man, it was refreshing to see that somebody was saying the shit that I felt that I could just never say. So it kind of gave me the courage to like just be like, fuck it, and just voice my opinion too as well. Yeah, it was. I mean, I couldn't believe it, man. I in retrospect, I think that probably was inevitable. They don't shoot you for lying, right? I think they knew he was going to be the next president, and it's crazy. Yo, Kyle, dropping the deuce. I like that. You got to drop a deuce in the tip bucket for that, though. Make sure you wipe good, bro. Hopefully you got the dude wipes on deck. I'm telling you, once I used those things, I never went back. I'm not a fan of bidets. My friend like swears by a fucking bidet, and I don't know. Bidets are weird. Maybe his was set up different. So, police responded to an incident, something. You got the fire trucks going. Not too atypical, really, what really usually goes on. Nah, Hammerhead, I'm in Minnesota, bro. Turning Point's having their thing today. So, tickets are sold out. I think doors open at like 5:30. Damn, I got down here pretty quick. That's surprising. I got enough juice, my batteries for a minute. Like, subscribe, do all that. Not much of I don't YouTube much, man, but I'm trying to like see if it's even a lane, really. Like I said, mostly music producer, DJ, a tour. I DJ a lot of weddings, man. I love DJing weddings for some reason. I would never stop DJing weddings. The money is better than the club, but I don't know, man. Like, I guess I like getting on the mic too. But the challenge for me was not sounding like the strip club guy when you like announce the bridesmaids. Ah, man. In my head, I always sound like the strip club guy. And he's like, coming out next, your mama. But every time it's like, coming out next, we have Michelle. And so I would introduce like the brides and the grooms. It always sounded like that. It's funny, like I see like these college kids out here and they look at me and they don't know what like department to put me in. And I love that. I know one thing, I found out what being a cis white male was like. Way behind the fucking curve, dude. Because I was in LA and I'm like, yo, what is the deal? Like, I'm like, am I being an asshole to somebody? And they're like, no. They're like, no, they just don't like you because of your white privilege or whatever. I'm like, wait, what? And I was like, nah. The only white privilege I ever had was being able to say the N-word with the homies. So I was the only white dude in the hood. That was my white privilege. Had a hood pass that never expired. That was my privilege. Listen, everybody's gonna be privileged in their environment. That's the goofy shit nobody brings up. Right? So I'll go down here. This is where all the action is. I didn't know what to bring out for like protection though, but I got that covered. I feel like I didn't need a knife because like, you know, these dudes aren't like that type. If they're gonna fuck with you, they're gonna pluck you off like with a 30-06. But nah, I'm covered though. I'm sure a lot of people are out here. The rules to like come out here were crazy. I guess they can't do no signs, no bags. Wah. So yeah, we got ambos pulling up. Look at this. Move it, lady. Come on, Karen, get your ass out of the street. Fuck. She was like a deer in headlights. Figures like all my GoPro cameras, none of them were working today. Cause I'm like, man, I really don't want to be looking like I'm fucking filming. It's not really my thing, bro. I think I got hit by a fucking car, dude. Can we go this way? Yeah. Yeah, so like no bags, no signs. Oh, she had a bitch fit. She couldn't take it. She might have polished off too much of the Applebee's. Yeah, I think I went to high school that kid. Yeah, so far just a Karen, she put herself down, it looks like. She's pretty big, she's a big lady. Looked like she just got, you know, she was talking about Trump or something, got flustered. Ah, here we go. I think this is where we're gonna find our people. I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of want the smoke, but I'm gonna try to like do something different. Again, because I'm like really different from what these people might imagine your typical like conservative. And I don't even identify with either party. But I don't know, the fucking lie shit is crazy. All right, I'm gonna take some notes here when I go by there.
Lizzie.
He's out here talking shit. All right, this is gonna make you sick. You're saying Charlie Kirk fucked around and found out. He's gonna fuck around and find out. Some gay dude. Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. That's crazy. Yeah. Of course it's some gay dude. Yeah, they probably made him shut that shit down. I don't know, man. Minnesota law enforcement is not the first ones to put hands on you. They used to be. Bro, my first ass whooping by a cop was by Minnesota. My first stitches too, I think. But, you know, you live by the gun, you die by the gun, and you carry it like that. You don't live by the gun and then cry about it.
We're looking for it.
No.
Not really.
Did you hear that? I saw this guy on the news this morning. I damn sure did. All right. I think they call this area here, I forgot, Tate Hall. What's, you know the movie, what was it? Uh, with Will Ferrell, what was it? Old School? He'd be like, hey, we're gonna go down to we're all streaking. That's what this reminds me of. Well, Minnesota's it's changed quite a bit. We're real close to Chicago. So when somebody's like on the run from there, they come here instantly. And that's been happening for a good 20 years. So, you know, you got your typical like Minnesota like homebody people like, hey, don't you know? And they just, you know, they want to trust everybody, you know. So you just have, you know, the criminal element growing alongside that, and it's just, it's gotten bad. The left, they just want to keep riding with that shit. And man, like I said, I was liberal considered, in the 90s, like, yeah, man, like, but that party doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what happened, but, or like why nobody else like was like, wait a minute, this ain't the same party. Yeah, so yeah, all that, don't you know, like, you look like you could use some money. Yeah, so the one thing here is, the big thing here that it took me a while to learn this. Minnesota, it's white guilt. And I'm telling you, like, it was so foreign to me. But like, I noticed like a lot of black dudes would be bumming, like, hey, yo, let me get a cigarette, like more than usual though, right? Because everybody wants that Newport or whatever. But no, it was like left and right, and I was like almost getting into fights because I'm telling these dudes like, nah, bro, like, who are you? I don't even know you. And they would like get offended. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, why are all these people begging and bumming like that? Like, but the thing is, like, to them, it's not begging and bumming when you're just, what do they call it? Like, they're spinning them. Like, you're getting over. Like, you're just making up some shit to get something from them. So in that aspect, it didn't look like they was bumming. Because, you know, I couldn't figure it out because I go back to Philly and I'm like, nobody in Philly would ask you for anything. Like, they're like, yo, you a grown-ass man, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But out here, it's almost like you got a target. If you're like white, Asian, whatever, you can be whatever. But if you're well dressed, people are, especially African Americans, they're gonna expect like, yo, you owe me this type shit. And I'm like, nah. So it took me a while to put that together. And then somebody was like, yo, it's white guilt. And I was like, yeah, do not feed the bears. Because it makes my life harder too. Because I'm not going, I don't give a fuck if I got a cigarette. I'll be smoking one and tell you I'm not smoking. I quit smoking 5 years ago as I'm smoking a cigarette. No, it's different. I want to do a video on that actually. So I've been trying to come up with like ideas. And yeah, that's one I could do. Again, my free time is like all over the place. True story too. Never in my whole entire life have I ever gotten a tip, a donation, anything. I get paid from ads. And it took me a while to figure that out too. I think I didn't sign up for Google Analytics till like my video had already had like 300,000 views. But maybe we can change that today. I don't give a damn if it's a nickel. Who's wondering what I look like? Yeah, bro, everybody was liberal in the 80s and 90s, bro. It was like the same thing to do. You know, that's when it was the other side that was acting fucking crazy. Snake handling and shit. But yo, like, I don't know what the hell this shit is now, dude. It's crazy. And it's like, it has zero, like, common sense. And then, like, all right, so living in LA, man, I literally saw it. Like, people would say something or ask you something, and if you didn't give the right answer, forget it. Like, you're stuck in, like, not even the friend zone. You're stuck in the cisgendered tall white dude zone. As I was. Dude, this girl I was dating literally had to explain it to me. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, well, that fucking sucks, dude. She's like, yep. She was hard left too. That didn't last long. She was crazy, though. She was like one of those like thick, chubby chicks, but like she got mad money. Like her parents are paying. They're from New York. I think they own like a jewelry store. But like paying for her shit in LA. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna move in. I was playing the game. LA's expensive, man. And I didn't mind, like, it was kind of cool because I'm from Philly. She was from New York. So, you know, it felt like I was talking to somebody I'd known for a while, but dude, we went out to the club one night and I never saw her again for good reason. Yeah, dude, she was wild. It was like the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde alcoholic type. Yeah. Y'all know the type. All right, we're finna go up in this Walgreens real quick. I think I'm down here kind of early. I gotta go grocery shopping too. I forgot. This place. Yo, the Walgreens by my house gets robbed around the clock, 24/7. I don't even know how they're keeping up with it, bro. Look at homegirl. Yo, security on her job, dog. I don't even have to be over here. I just came. So I wanted y'all to see that. Alright. Comment section would be nice. Actually, I need some vibes in. Alright, let me try to read these comments. Did she have a nose ring? That's a good question. Did she have a nose ring? I think she did. But it wasn't a ring, though. It was more like a piercing, I think. Yeah, man, she was an Italian girl. She was all like New York Italian girl, but then like LA got the best of her somehow. Dude, she would change, bro, like right in front. Actually. Yo, these prices, dog, are ridiculous. Need some chocolate. 3 for $5. I love how they force you to just buy too much of everything. Try that. Who the fuck needs try that, dog? These shirts. What is it saying? All right, thank you. Hello.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I your rewards number real quick, sir?
I am.
Okay, would you like a bag for your items?
I'll take one, yeah.
Sounds good.
See you later.
There you go. It's going to be $3.25.
Thank you.
Sorry, I would need. So you can do options for like food bags and stuff, depending on how many you guys do. I don't know when you are. You want the information to send to your phone number or your email?
Email.
What's your email? You give me your email.
Jameson, DINUSSON@gmail.com.
Oh man, my finger's tired from pressing all these buttons.
Thank you. Thanks, Amanda.
Would you like your teacher?
I love it.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Yes, sir.
That sounded fake, didn't it? Tell you, they have a good radar for shit. She had her black mask on. You know who the fuck they siding with a mask on. All right. Yeah, she was Italian, bro, but just fucking too crazy, dude. And would just go off on these like wild tangents about like how like my fucking forefathers this and that. I couldn't even keep up half the time. And I'm like, her fucking her grandfather was fought in like World War II. Yeah. Like straight Italian, like didn't even speak no English, scattiala, mother the bang, salice type shit. What's up with this dude? What's up with this guy? I can't tell if he's high or he's delivering shit. No, I'll give you a hello fuck call. Thank you. All the food groups. I think if I could only have one candy, man, Reese's Pieces would be fucking it, dude. Absolutely. So I'll head back this way. It's funny. I can see like the woke kids. They're like walking around looking for their other woke friends, and they're not really out. And don't get me wrong, there's a ton of them here. It's sad, man. Yeah, I agree, Amy. It's not any irony that women are always attracted to. Well, let's just say this, like the bad boys, the fucking. I know he's bad for me, but I couldn't stop like seeing him. Yeah, they want that, like take control, fuck you, pay me type attitude. And just be assertive, bro. Like, I think too, women in general, they just don't know their role now. The whole independent woman thing got them nowhere. They got them independent. Like, it's funny because a lot of the women I talk to, they have no idea like what a guy really wants. Because they want the guy with the money. They want the guy who, he's handsome, whatever. And you know what that guy wants? He just wants a girl to shut the fuck up and like won't try to get him canceled or won't try to fucking, you know, just lose her fucking mind. And, you know, I hate to say obedient, but you know, that's all they guys want. And they're like, no way. I'm like, yeah. We don't give a shit about no girl making her own money. I don't even want that. Like, I'm a big fan of the traditional style of relationships. I feel like it should be. Yeah, independently and assertively undeniable. Like I'm telling you, I talk to so many girls like in their mid-30s, and they're just now trying to start that family up. And it's like, yeah, well, you know, don't know how that's gonna work. I hope you move along quite fast. And you know, like in my neighborhood, I got 100 of like all the dog walking people look the fucking same. I'll just say that. All right. So I think not bad really. 42. Looking at that. I said, I'm signed up for it. Straight from LA. What up, though? I can't tell if those dudes are like doctor students or like fucking Antifa fucking lookouts. Because some of these Antifa dudes know me. For me trying to whoop their ass on the trains and buses and shit. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, like, no, you haven't ran across that yet? Yeah. Yeah, like, dude, like, that's why I won't even date a woman in that age group. Just, I can't deal with it. The pressure's, like, on and fucking, you know, they're like, are you going to be committed? I'm like, look, I haven't even seen you 2 days already. Yeah. And then they get mad at you, or you get the girl who, like, she tries to break off the relationship first because she knows it's coming. It's a real fucking thing, man. Absolutely. All right. Well, I gotta check and see. I agree. I like how you spelled anonymous. It's like a honey mouse. It reminds me of like a great cartoon character. Australia, man, in LA. When I was in LA, man, so many hot girls from Australia, bro. With money, bro, because I did security in like a high-end retail shop. I won't say which one, because they canceled me on the low too. But, dude, these girls would come in like, I say girls because they were probably like college age, right? And they come with like, you know, they're on fucking vacation with their family, bro. And they just got money and they're fucking smoking hot. And I'm just like, the accent was like weird for me at first. Like a girl, like especially coming from a female. Like on TV, I've never heard it like seductively spoken. I'd be like, oh yeah, crying, I throw that fuck on the river there now, huh? So it just was always like very like masculine. But no, dude, that shit's hot, like for real. I would come over there, but it's just too far from here. Plus, like, leaving the country and just going to see other people that look like the people where just where I'm at doesn't feel like I'm really leaving the country. Lupita, you better get on it. And don't blame me. I didn't make those ovaries, so they got a time limit. Absolutely. Well, you got to figure in like, all right, so say you're 31, right? Now you're starting to think about having a family, as most girls do, because they want to live the whole life for the 20s, which that's cool if you want to do that. But don't act surprised, bro, when it don't work out that way, for real. I'm telling you. These fools, yeah. I gotta keep checking my back, bro. So, you figure 31, you just now hitting the dating scene. Man, you don't really just want to get knocked up immediately, so the courtship will take about 3 years. Because you don't really want to have the kid before marriage, right? You want it to be the picture perfect family. That's gonna put you at like 38. I mean, it depends, but I mean, realistically. And then, like I said, you know, you're gonna have to just take what's given to you, as opposed to when you're younger, you know, college age. You're picking men who's probably a little bit more. You could probably work with more. But you know, I won't keep speaking on that because I'll be canceled again before I can even go to bed. Three years. You know what? Inshallah, I hope it happens for you. Absolutely. So I did meet some cool ass dudes from Australia, and they were like, you don't say Australia, you say Australia. Like, you know, there's no aw, it's just Australia. Australia. Those dudes were wild, man. I met them when I was doing security at a club in Hollywood, and they were in the parking lot. They were like, yo, man, do you think this is real cocaine? And they had some baggie. Like, I'm like, where did you get this? And they're like, we bought off some guy in the alley. And I'm like, well, you can't do that. Like, back in the day, you could, like maybe in the 80s or some shit. But don't buy cocaine, and especially in Hollywood, not in the alley. Like, it's not gonna be cocaine. It'll be something, and it'll get you high. Yeah, I don't know about the L thing, man. That was kind of my hustle 4 or 5 years back. Started out in the fucking coke business, though. And Philadelphia. Again, I can talk about it because all the cases are closed, but you know, I'm South Philly. Got wrapped up. I was, you know, certain mob guy in there. His under guy was like a good friend of me, friend of mine. And yeah, that's how I got in. But those are some strange people. Anyways, yeah, so the coke game for like 10 years, and then semi-retired, and then came back, and then I was doing like the dark web, like Molly L thing, like delivery, and I was just moving packages around. It was mostly for a friend of mine, but that shit got me shot. And so that's when I'm like, yo, I'm hanging it up for real. It's funny, I'm like looking at people's faces around here, and you can kind of see the uneasiness. It's not the typical carefree, don't you know, eh? I'm gonna eat on my Reese's. I've seen one school shooter looking type. Of course they were looking at me crazy. Hopefully I don't get this video taken down, because I do not know all the exacts for what I can and can't do and what I can't say. I'm sure I'll read some of these. Chris Single, never did any hard drugs, really, man. Fucking stay away from them, dude. I think, man, I don't know, like, I've done them all. Like, I really used to like to stretch my brain out, dude. Like, I really did. PCP, man, I used to smoke a lot of PCP, man. I was all about that life, dude. Master your high, dude. I would go to work, I would drive, I'd be fucking annihilated, dude. Yeah, alcoholism, man. I think I'd rather be an addict than an alcoholic. And I'm both. So that's that just comes down to how you treat other people. Um, Alcohol's really hard on your body. Uh, I've lost one, two, three friends of mine to alcohol, and it wasn't from them like banging out and like crashing out. It was from them trying to stop drinking and fucking die. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy what the fentanyl's doing now. All my friends died from like the good old fashioned way off a fucking heroin overdose. Hanging out of their car window with the needle in their arm, and their mother comes out and sees them in the morning. It really happened. That's a true story. Uh, Heroin's, I guess I'm kind of lucky too, though, in my own way. I don't know how, but my thing was Xanax though. Like with Xans, man, because I would take the Coke and then I'd pop the Xan, and it was like peanut butter and jelly. I used to love drinking on Xanax too, man. Oh my god. Talk about the funnest time you're ever gonna have is gonna be drunk on Xanax. The most embarrassment you'll ever make, absolutely. But you're gonna have a good time embarrassing yourself. Absolutely. Yeah, so the event should be just starting now. I think it was set to start at like 5:30, and I'm just right around the corner. Just pacing it out. Speaking of alcohol, man, I'd like to be drinking a fucking daiquiri right now. But then, you know what's gonna happen? But then I'm gonna fucking get too friendly. I'm gonna end up hitting on the fucking college girl, and then like, next thing I know, she wasn't in college, she's in high school, and now I'm fucking going to jail. And then see, that's how alcohol works, man. So don't fall into the trap. Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean it's a fact, dude. Everything, whether it's sugar, drugs, it's all like unhealthy. Anything in excess is by definition just an unhealthy behavior. What I used to do, and I don't know if this helped or not, but I would just shred it around. Like if I was like doing too much coke, I would just start smoking some weed and then hitting some PCP, and then I would switch. And then when I'm too wetted out, and I'll go back to the coke. Man, did that help? I don't know. I can't make that call. I'm gonna say for everybody's safety, no, that doesn't help. Absolutely not. Don't do that. This train is it's an event in itself. I love that. The looks I'm getting is great. People just can't figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I barely know myself. But I wasn't even gonna come down here. I had my therapy meeting today, and I'm not embarrassed to say I go to therapy. Fucking that shit. I think everybody should go to therapy. Absolutely. So I think I'm like, yeah, you know what? Like, I think I'm just not gonna go down there. Because low key, I kind of do want the smoke. Like, I'm here for the smoke. Like, I'm kind of here as like, I don't want to see shit get out of hand. I don't want to see kids get bullied. I don't want to see the dumb shit, people trashing shit, people trashing people. So I'm here for protection in that way, and then I'll take the smoke that way. I was actually trying to research what my rights are as a United States citizen when I identify a terrorist. Like, can I take them out differently? Does anybody know the answer on that? Because I didn't do all my research. Crack was the shit. You know what? Somebody fucking blew my mind once. They were like, and it was a crack dealer. It was in New Jersey. And I'm gonna tell this story real quick. So I'm hanging out with him, and I'm a big coke dealer, and he wanted me to teach him how to re-rock cocaine. And I didn't know how to cook the C stuff either, so I was like, let's trade recipes and just hang out. And then he told me it was in the morning, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna show you some crazy shit. He was like, hey, he was like, yo, you want to get your fucking dick sucked? I'm like, yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, when am I ever gonna turn that down? I could be on my deathbed. I'm not gonna turn that down. So he's like, yo, you're gonna watch this. He's like, let me show you how powerful this drug is, bro. He's like, this girl you about to see, man, she's gonna suck all of us the fuck off, like right now. Like, not even 2 minutes, right? I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way. Like, absolutely, like, no way. You're fucking lying. Like, I get it, but like, the process doesn't happen that fast, right? Well, she came over, he gave her the crack, and I think like the stem was still hot, and her pants were already down by her ankles, dude. So crack does make girls horny. And then I had a girlfriend of mine, and I feel bad because I don't know. So I introduced her to her. You know, I would take her up, you know, because I just wanted to do something tonight. You get bored, like, fuck it, you know, let's go buy some fucking drugs around the corner. Go hit the bar, chill, kick it. And one night there was no coke out, so I'm like, whatever. Just grab some of that stuff. You know, nobody else is gonna know. But bro, she got super horny too. So I'm like, yeah, where's the event? You can probably Google that and it'll tell you. Yeah, Arizona. Yeah, bro. It's like, if I see somebody selling the Arizona, bro, for anything more, like, I'll go as high as a 1 1/4. I won't fuck with you for like $1.25. But like, if you got Arizonas out for like 150, 175, it's a fucking problem, bro. It is a problem. And I'm gonna label your store like robbing. See, I'm basically, yeah, legit. It's crazy. The prices out here are insane. I saw an $8 box of cereal. I'm gonna go back around to where the other event is. So guys, so the event is inside. It's all sold out. It's been sold out. And there's not really a lot of people out. It was funny watching the news this morning. The way they were talking about the event, you would have thought like fucking NWA and Eazy-E were coming back to town, like how they used to do it in the 90s or 80s. But they're just giving like advice, and I'm like, those people aren't there to hurt anyone. But I'm gonna spin back around there. We got plenty of time, dog. I don't see no blue hair out here, but I think they're catching on to that. They're like, Ashlyn, fucking turn your hair back blonde. Oye, mira. They're gonna know you're fucking crazy with blue hair. Ay, mira, turn it back red. Do red. My red is blue. I like that. That's something a gang member would say. And I respect that, dog. I was in a gang. I didn't have a choice, but I was in one. I was the only white kid in the fucking hood that I was from. And I didn't really have a choice about getting down with the squad. All I remember, I was playing basketball one day. And everybody else was getting initiated. I was, oh yeah, congrats, man. I heard, like, you know, props, like, way to go. But next thing you know, like, they just throw the basketball in the woods, and then I just start getting jumped. And I'm like, what is happening? And then whatever, then I got to like punch this one friend of mine who I didn't really care for, so I took advantage of that. And then next thing I know, they're like, oh yeah, you're in. And I'm like, what? And I didn't want to be in, but you can't say that. Like, I was like, yeah. So I just kind of embraced it, man. I was the best like white gang member you could ever fucking imagine. I was good at it. And then my gang, we had a big fight break out, and we buried bricks and hatchets and all kinds of stuff in like the playground where we hung out at. And so like this other gang like tried to sneak up on us through the woods in the back, And they didn't know we had all that stuff stashed. So, bro, we go right for the sandbox. They see us pulling out axes, machetes, fucking bricks. They took off. Now, mind you, I'm in like, this is like teenage years, mid-90s. And anyway, so somebody got hit in the face with a brick and like tried to press charges. And then my gang was like, yo, you should just take the rap on that, bro. Like, I'm like, absolutely not. Like, they're talking about attempted murder. And they're like, yeah, but you're a minor. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not, I'm good on that. Like, they're like, bro, like, just do it. So it wasn't even up to me. Like, they were telling the cops and shit it was me. So the cops just thought I was lying if I said it wasn't me anyways. And then what ended up happening was I went to court one day, and the dudes from the other side like knew my sister, and they were like, oh, that's your brother? Like, yo, we'll tell him it ain't even him. So the other gang like saved me from all that, because I was like really like looking at some attempted murder charge and I didn't even do anything. So that was the end of gang banging for me. Chris Engel, are you poor people? That sounds like something an uneducated person would say. I am poor people. I'm poor people, and I'm educated, I'm intelligent, but I don't have any degrees. No, absolutely not. Give me 1 second, bro. I need to go roll some shit up, to be honest with you, because I do got some buzz. And I'm from Cali, so I'm not from Cali, but Cali's got me addicted on a couple things, I'll say that. Anybody ever been to MacArthur Park before? Jesus Christ. I never thought I'd seen the apocalypse until I've been to that fucking place. My God. I've never seen anything like it. Still to this day. I mean, dude, MacArthur Park was insane. It was during the time when they had, all the vendors had their stuff set up. And dude, my friend would like, so I had like I had a friend of mine who was from, he was from like, he wasn't Ukrainian, he was from, I don't know, not Russia, but like that place where Borat was from, like that's where he was from. But he liked to smoke meth, bro, but he was scared to go down to the park because it's not only that he didn't know how to speak English, he did not want to know how to speak English. Like it was like one of those Middle Eastern European guys that just have mad attitude. They think they're the best driver in the world, but they drive like insanity, and they just refuse to speak English. Anyway, so he's like, yo, please go, like I need this. So I'm like, whatever, man. Been cleaning off the shit fucking 6 years. I'll go get it for you. Dude, I went to MacArthur Park. It like, bro, like their arms are falling off. I'm not bullshitting. I saw somebody had like a mutant hand that it smelled like literally the shit smell. I can still taste it. So people would shit and like these high traffic crowds would just spread it everywhere, and it just would smell like, it smelled like the inside of like, I wouldn't even say a toilet, but I would say like the inside of like somebody's like digestive system. It smelled that bad. Anyway, so they would sell the drugs like right out of the tents and shit, and I couldn't believe it. And the price, dude, was like something crazy. So I got the stuff for my friend, but I thought like the guy gave us too much, and I'm telling him like, bro, like just run, like let's just go. Like he gave us too much. And no, like it was going for that cheap, dude. It was going for cheap. Like I think I don't want to name prices, but it was cheap, dude. No, yeah, it's crazy out there. So I'm gonna head back over there to the event place now. Did I forget my fucking Arizona, dude? I think I did. It's so funny, man. Like, I'm gonna get my Arizona. The Trank, dude. No, the Trank is wild in Philly, man. Yeah, the Trank. No, you're right though. Well, they're shooting up the meth too, bro, and it's like that's about as good as it sounds. There's some hot girls on here, boy. There used to be a lot more hot ones. if it's cheap, it ain't good, and if it's good, it ain't cheap. Yeah, yeah, that's very true. But you know, when you trying to scrape some money together to get high, I don't think you really give a fuck. But I remember, so I guess I'll kind of admit to this. So after my friend like introduced me to that place, MacArthur Park, like I'm like, yo, I'm going down because, dude, I was getting like ounces for like, dude, for like crazy prices. Like I'm not gonna say it, but it was very cheap. And like the first one I got was like, it was like one chunk, dude. It was like it came out of a damn like industrial refrigerator chunk size. So I was like, say word. But what happened was is people would steal like the spot, like I guess when they would go on break or switch out, like I don't know, like re-up or whatever, like other people would come out and then like sell their product, and it was like you getting burned left and right, and shit wasn't like weighing up or anything like that. But yeah, it's kind of wild. All right. Definitely getting some more people out now. It was so dead earlier. So 5:30's kicked off. This thing is, I think it said it started at 5:30. I always get screwed up on the central time here because I'm an East Coast guy. So a lot of people out here, they know like what channel like doesn't tell you central time. I don't know if they still do that anymore, but when I first came here, it was a problem because I was always listening to the Eastern time. Oh man, just the other day it happened. Actually, matter of fact, yeah, I had an interview with Google. Not an interview, but a research study thing with Google. Those fuckers still haven't paid me for that shit either. And they probably just tracked my data the whole time. But whatever. Give me my $125. She is a baddie, bro. Y'all gotta see this shit. Let me show you. They're gonna know I fucking turn around. So I'm gonna try not to make this obvious. Dog, I can't even zoom in, though. Maybe I can. Alright. I don't want to be the creepy weird guy zooming in on a girl with the fucking booty shorts on, but the right is definitely showing the girls that they're baddies. You know, like weird people follow me and shit. Damn, y'all. She's going to the bar, dog. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm so tempted to go to the bar, yo. Just for that. So what's up? Arizona has its own time stuff. I've seen videos about Arizona, man. Like, Arizona, it just, I've been to Phoenix. Like shit, like 2 or 3 times. I was disappointed with downtown Phoenix, to be honest with you, too. Because in my head, it's a walkable downtown. You know what? Like, what's downtown isn't walkable. That one ain't. There's nothing around. I had to do a photo shoot in Phoenix, just outside in the desert, in waxed denim. It was like 104 degrees. And but they were letting me get changed in the they had like a big like whatever like Lincoln Town car, like whatever. I remember I was just kicking off my shoes and then throwing them back on. They were like, "Hey, be careful just putting your shoes on like that." They're like, because scorpions will jump up in your shoe. I was terrified, bro. Like, I don't even think I even shot good after that. They told me that. You know what? I would have pulled up for a Diddy party, bro. Facts. I would have brought lube. That guy should be coming home soon, right? You know what, man? Like, that Hollywood shit, it's different. Like, once you hit a certain level, I know, because I was at that level. It's either you go up or you go down. You either get down or lay down, or you just don't do it. So I can easily see how, like, he got into fucking men and shit like that. Like, I know Biggie Smalls is rolling over in his grave, knowing that Diddy's out here blowing and banging dudes. But man, I mean, if that's what you want to do, bro, I'm not even against all that. Like, that's not even my issue. I think when he smacked his girl up, that shit was crazy for sure. But they tried to just grill that dude. They tried to grill him, and they didn't get it. So he's coming home soon. Yeah. So Big was the main thing for Diddy. It's funny too, because I remember that Craig Mack, like the album that came out, because Biggie was on the B side, and Flavor in Your Ear. I'm kicking it. I mean, Craig Mack was one ugly mother umber too, man. It didn't help him. Like, Biggie, he was able to like pull it off, and like big dark skinned dudes, like chicks were digging, like big dark skinned dudes were in for like a couple of years. But Craig Mack, man, was just, whew, it was rough to look at. He looked like Oscar the Grouch, kind of. But it didn't help his case. But they were just pushing like Craig Mack so much. I mean, I can still remember the first time I heard each one of those tracks. Like, Flavor in Your Ear was lit, but like when you heard like Juicy, man, like it caught your attention. Absolutely. Campus police, they're kind of a joke, but they have crazy good response time apparently. I've seen them fuck with kids out here too. But then again, like, I think they kind of need to bring that back anyways. Man, I need to roll up some green, y'all. I tell you what. Yo, artist perspective. What's going on here? So right here was University of Minnesota campus. This is where Mr. Charlie Kirk would have been. I would have loved to seen him debate. I'm not political, I'm not religious. But that guy had something, man, and I really respected that. And yeah, man, it's a fucking shame. So I'm here, and yeah, it's the first day since he passed that his group is doing their thing. So, what, is green legal here? Yo, crazy story about that. Yeah, it is now. I've been a medical patient for over 5 years. But no, they finally legalized it here. And which was super weird because, like, when they legalized it, you could only buy seeds at first. Like, you couldn't buy flour. You couldn't buy, like, anything else but seeds for, like, a year. It was very bizarre. Very strange. But it's funny because these dudes out here still be selling weed in the street. They be like, yo, got that good grain, got that grain. And I'm like, bro, like, they sell it at the gas station now. I don't know. It's just that mindset. I was a victim to it. Okay, so we're gonna start making our way this way. I can hear where the action is. Yeah, so yeah, dude, they wanted people to grow it themselves. I couldn't believe that. And people were like doing it, but like, you know, how long does it take to cultivate a plant, dude? Isn't it like a month? It's got to be like 2 months. It's a long time. It's like talking about patience, like that's that Minnesota night shit. Oh yeah, don't you know, eh? We got our seeds and so we're gonna plant it in the dirt. Should be about 4 to 6 weeks and we can start smoking good.
Wait.
No. So these are the fraternities and sororities. I think these are the frats. These kids get drunk, bro. Like next level drinking. You know, being a drinker in Minnesota is kind of like a bragging right anyways. Or more so Wisconsin. They take their drinking real serious out in Wisconsin. All right. So yeah, what do you guys think? Think we're gonna have a whole chill night even? I think it's too good to be true, man. But I'd like to believe so. Everything starts with accountability, man. Accountability is everything. Accountability helped change my life. There's just no growth without it. So, I love that. This guy looks a bit out of place, doesn't he? I have this fucking bomber jacket on. It's like fucking 75 degrees out here, guys. All right, man. I'm gonna park it up at this bus stop real quick. I think I can hear the event. It's right inside here. It's right inside there. I don't know what the capacity is either. Oh man, figures this guy's gonna be here too, man. Fucking shit. It's hilarious. Let's see how sour is out there. I should have brought my bike out here. So, state laws, yeah, very weird. Seth, what up, Seth? Is that the Seth I know? No, I might not. So I'm going to roll some butt up, dog. I was gonna kick it at that bus stop, but that fucking bomber jacket dude parked up there. And he just gives me a weird vibe, man. So I know this little ducky spot up here. And if you're from Philly, you know what the word ducky means. Or my favorite, John. A metropolitan cityscape, mostly now for reference. I like that answer. Yo, still. What do I got? What is that last symbol? So 49 likes, that's cool. 29 people in here. I still got the goose egg. Somebody hit me with a buck, dude. I just want to be able to say it. Because I'm not going to lie, like, YouTube, they make you, like, get to, like, I think it's, like, 100 or something before you can even take your money out. My shit's at, like, 80 bucks, bro. And I'm like, damn, I could really use that 80 bucks. So, man, I've been brainstorming for the damn longest. And that's my problem. I just keep brainstorming. What video to come out with, what to do. I know how to run AI very well. I fuck with AI quite a bit. It's like my hobby. But, man, I just, I have like the crazy like Hell's Angel stories from Philly, like the crazy pagan stories. You know, like most of my subscribers are like through the Sturgis video, so you know, I would definitely want to keep it on par with that. Did y'all see how that lady looked at me like that's the fucking cis white male look? Like, when I was in LA, I was so confused. I was like, why are these cute ass fucking white girls like fucking such a bitch? And that's why. I was like, oh. Once I could identify it, it was way better. Gaming, bro. The last game that I actively played was probably Street Fighter 2. I failed the 10th grade because of the game Tecmo Bowl. I don't know who remembers that, but dude, we used to bet and double dribble. So we were like, fuck school. Let's go. Like my homies, like his mom like worked and he had like the Nintendo. He had the Sega. Like he had the Mortal Kombat where you saw the red blood and not the green, bro. But nah, bro, Tecmo Bowl, we'd bet money. We'd skip school and bet money on Tecmo Bowl. And yeah, I didn't pass the 10th grade that year. Fuck school anyways. I'm telling you, like. Alright. My ducky spot's over here. I'm gonna go up here. Yeah. Come on, cuz. Yo, is that my girl? Is that? Ew. It's like a piece of gold. Look. The key to my heart. It's like a ring, but I don't think it's real. It'd be nice if it was. But damn, that shit bent. I guess if it was gold, it'd snap. It's probably brass. Anyways. So yeah, gaming, man, I don't know. My ADHD is really bad for the gaming. Absolutely. Homegirl's got the she's got like the flesh colored jogger suit on. I thought she was running naked with a fanny pack. look. I thought she was naked, bro. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, right? It has DNA on it, man. I wish it had a finger in it. Walk, brother. Hey, brother, why don't you hit that tip thing? That's how much of a YouTuber I'm, like the tip thing. And then yeah, I'll walk wherever you want me to, sir. How's that sound? I don't even think gold glitters anymore. Now fairy dust, that shit glitters. Peachy, ducky. So I've been practicing on my British accent a bit. I planned on going to London next year and perhaps get into some more acting over there. As presumably so, I know quite a few producers there from Los Angeles. Yeah, I know, right? I damn sure need one. Hot girl sidekick, but like, I don't even know where to start with that. See, the thing is like this. So like, I've noticed when it comes to chicks lately, because I've been single for a while. And it ain't because I'm fucking ugly or like weird, but it's just how the state of it is right now. And I've learned that the more like attractive you may be, the harder it's gonna be for you. When you're like an average dude, they would rather have the average dude than the hot guy. They want to fuck the hot guy, but they know he's gonna leave them. They're not gonna put up with his bullshit. Their bullshit. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was slaying way more Toto when I was like on drugs and fucking drinking and like not living right. Like I was smashing girls left and right. But then when I got my shit together, I started modeling, I started acting, you know, doing the shit that you think is gonna ring and pull in the bras. No, dude, absolutely wasn't. It was very, very opposite. actually. What do you want me to, yell as loud for 5 seconds, dude? That's fucking a long time. Like, no, I don't know, bro. That would be, I don't know. I don't like having attention on me, and that's definitely gonna get some attention. But that's a good one, Banjo Ben. Yell as loud as I can for 5 seconds. I'd probably run out of air. All right, I'm gonna park it up, roll one up. Ooh. Somebody listening to Ouija Mac? I was just listening. Yeah. joint roller. I am the worst joint roller ball. I think I put it on the paper on the backward side though. Y'all still with me? No, we lost some people. Nah, it's similar to Chicago. It's not far off. I'd rather, I don't know, like, I like Chicago a lot, man. I do like Chicago a lot. You know, it's funny. True story, too. I used to, like, drink under this bridge. I feel like a fucking degenerate. I'm like rolling weed up and these kids are like looking at me crazy, but they're probably looking at me crazy because they probably think they can buy some off me or something. Chicago is home of the deep dish pizza, which I'm not really a fan of, man. I'm from the East Coast. Give me a plain slice. Fucking, I'm a firm believer that toppings don't even belong on slices. But Giordano's, what is it? Gino's East in Chicago. Who's from Chicago? Yo, I'm the worst joint roller in history, too. I don't even think I technically rolled it. College dorm, yeah, so I'm right out. He said don't get paranoid. Nah, it's like, it's not that I'm paranoid. It's just, I think people are just trying to figure me out. Like, obviously I don't belong here. And they're trying to see like what's going on. And they got all kinds of other weird shit too. Who works at pizza place? You know what? That's about as good as that's. What I miss? All right, Toad Man, what's the deal? Gen Z. So whatever the like 20-year-old, the early 20 people are, like, yo, my roommate in LA was like 22. Dude, this guy, now mind you, we live like right around the corner from the USC campus. He gave two fucks. Like, he didn't even care about pussy. Like, and that's cool. Like, I'm not like encouraging everybody just to be sex hounds, but they're definitely different, bro. Like, he would stay home and game and then like talk with his friends all day, and I'm just like, bro, what is going on? Like, USC's like right around the corner. And mind you, dude's like a handsome guy. He's fucking got the long hair. He's got the Cali look. He's from Connecticut, but, he had the whole shit going on. And then one day I hear him say that he would literally cut his left testicle off for like some kind of basketball trade. And he fucking meant it. I've never heard that kid say anything more meaningfully than when he said he literally would cut his left testicle off for like another dude to join a team. He didn't give two shits about pussy though. Yeah, the Bears do suck. I don't even watch football no more. I stopped all that shit after COVID.
There was no like, there's so much traffic.
Right, Adam's rib. You remember the story that used to say Marilyn Manson removed his ribs so he could suck his own dick and shit? And then they said the kid from Wonder Years was really Marilyn Manson, grew up to be Marilyn Manson. Man, I miss the 90s, bro. The 90s were fucking lit, dude. I see the Jinkos and shit are coming back out now too. I'll be damned. Now I'm a fly stylish dude, but I'm not putting the Jinkos back on. I used to wear them. I'd had the biggest Jinkos tight rolled in my fucking sock. Rolling off some Molly. Not even Molly, ecstasy. It was before Molly came out. And a lot of people don't know that Molly is short for like molecule. That's why they called it Molly, because it was like broken down to like the purest form. That was the selling point behind it. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need ribs, dude, do you? I mean, you did back in the day when like tigers and shit were a problem, or like fucking, or like a fucking sword fight could pop off at any minute. Yeah, fucking ribs were well needed. All these fucking kids care about out here is shoes. That's all they talk about is my shoes. I ain't heard one college student talking about pussy yet. And I'm not even blind. There's no more Stiflers and shit. There probably are, but they're probably like born woman. All right. Yeah, I'm really inclined to hit the liquor store, but I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm telling you, if I get too comfortable, I'm gonna really tell somebody about them. Their symbols effect comes up to it. Dude, the 90s were the shit. Nobody fucking knows that. Like I said, man, we're the only generation ever that got to experience the world before the internet and after it. And I think 9 out of 10 90s kids would say it was better before. I know I would without a doubt, because I've thought about it a couple times. Ow. Yeah, the 90s were fucking lit. What was my favorite thing about the 90s? I can tell you what wasn't lit about the 90s. Girls in high school would like, remember answering machines? Answering machines sucked. Because girls would leave messages on the answering machine saying that they had AIDS and shit. To this day, I never figure out who was doing that to me. But that was when like an AIDS test took like a month to come back. Oh my God, it was horrible, dude. And it was so convincing. They'd be like, oh my God, you have to go get tested. I found out I have AIDS. You have to go get tested. Dude, that shit fucked my head up, bro. And then the worst part about it is my roommates heard the message first. And then on top of that, I saved the message so I could try to figure out whose voice it was. This girl that I was dating decided to play my answering machine one time and heard that message. Try explaining that one, right? Oh my God, she had a kid too. She almost killed me, I think. She was like, you fucking asshole, how are you not gonna tell me you have fucking AIDS? And I'm like, I don't have AIDS. And this is gonna sound crazy, but some weirdo left me a message and I'm trying to figure out who it is. Dude, yeah, man. Yeah, dude, the fucking studio audience. Man, I miss the studio audience. Unless it's like a Jimmy Kimmel studio audience. Yeah, dude, you're not even lying about that. So like, I had to pull it back. I had to dial it back in the club scene, especially on the West Coast, because the scene is like literally turned into like everything that I started going to raves for in the first place, but it's like the exact opposite of that now. So these kids, especially out there, they like to call like regular shows like raves, right? And it's kind of like, you know, somebody from like that era, I'm like, nah, dude, like this isn't a rave. It's hella lit, but it's not a rave, right? They'd be like, dude, if you don't get the fuck out of here with your old man shit, dude, they used to get so pissed. But I would go, like, I would troll like Facebooks and Instagrams about people that would call them a raves. And I'm like, dude, first, you know, it's lit, but it's not a rave. I'm like, first of all, you're selling tickets at the door. That's not a rave. And I kind of came to it. I was like, in order for it to be a rave, there has to be like some kind of illegal element to it, right? I don't know how many people would know this that are listening, but they really had to, there had to be some kind of illegal element to it. And I'm not going that way. I'm all confused because I'm high. So, but no, dude, they were calling them raves. And I'm like, yeah, it's not a rave. And it was just, I don't know, the scene turned into like, it made me hate music. It made me hate people. You know, nobody there knew the music. Like, they weren't there for the scene, they were there to be seen. And then, like, as I was moving up as a DJ, all the DJs I looked up to, like, I'm finding out all this crazy shit about. Like, oh, he paid his way to, like, EDC, because they have, like, you can pay your way to DJ EDC. And like all my dope DJ friends were like doing it. One of them I found out like wasn't even really producing. And it's just like, yeah, dude, I was like, the music industry scene sucks. Dude, I remember getting hit in the head with a real glow stick. So they used to tie him to shoestrings. I'll never forget this black gay dude, like, he was standing on top of like a table or something, and he's just swinging the glow sticks on the shoelaces, and I walk right into it. Bow! Dude, it cut my lip. I think it like cut my cheek. You know, the fucking glow stick, man, they're like jaggedly plastic sometimes. Dude, he fucking looked at me with a stone cold face. He was like, well, move the fuck out of the way, bitch. Dude. And it was at that moment. I'm like, you know what? I've never felt so disrespected in my life, but I fuck with it. Raves were lit, bro. No, you know what's really a lost art? Is sarcasm. Oh my God, dude. So from Philly, man, I mean, sarcasm is like, dude, we don't even know how not to be sarcastic. Like, it's just so embedded in us, especially if like you're Italian or you're like from that, like that, you know, just that vibe, you know, you break balls, right? Dude, in LA, Los Angeles, they do not understand the concept. They didn't know why I thought it was funny that like teasing someone or like, you know, making such a blatant joke, you know, so blatantly that they would have to know that I'm basically like joking with them. This guy's on some kind of college shit. Damn, how far you gotta go, bro? Have fun, bro. No way I can help you? I can't help you, right?
I tried hopping on the back of the scooter and I fell right off.
All right, it's leg day. Leg day. Dude, yeah, let's join a frat. So he's got to go to Dinkytown, I guess. And, dude, that's about like, it's not too far. It's like 2 miles. Depending where in Dinkytown, too. It could be like 2 to 3 miles. Nah, dude, I don't know. I'm not doing that, bro. 61 and I don't care about the snowflakes. Yeah, fuck, you know, fuck them, man. Like, the Rapture Theory on the 23rd. All right, so 3-Eye Atlas, man. It's gonna be, dude, the thing, all right, so the thing that bugs me out is, like, the thing is fucking massive, dude. And, like, why isn't, like, it more in the public? Like, you notice the media really doesn't talk about it. They talk about it like a UFO. They'll, like, laugh at it. But, dude, they don't know what this thing has on it. Like, and not even say aliens, but microbes from, like, other worlds, dude, that could kill, like, a population in, like, a day type shit, right? There's nothing. There's so many, like, reasons to, like, keep the public aware on that. And it's just, it's few and far in between. And everything else is just misinformation. So it's making it look like it's really crazy. Truth hurts, half Italian. I like that. I used to tell people I'm half black but from the waist down. I used to tell black girls that shit. I'd be like, yo, I'm half black too. And they're like, yo, for real? And I'm like, yeah, from the waist down. That joke has landed so many times, but it's not a couple of times. And it's always the white people that are the most offended. Where the hell I done walk to? I'm in the whole worst spot. Not with a white seat matters. Oh my god. It did. These white shoes were not feeling it. What's going on? Fucking idiot. Alright. So, the building. Hey, somebody needs to Google the address of the convention center, I think, where he's speaking at. Can somebody do that? And this way I don't gotta pull it up. Tell me an address where this thing is at, because I think it's right in front of me. And it's quite rare for the right side to become aware of their presence. They're not swinging dildos, urinating in each other's mouths and shitting in each other's trousers. No, yeah, the church is a fucking hustler's paradise, my boy. Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, bro. On God. Like I said, I said on God too. I'm not religious, bro. I'm not, like, political. But, like, I respected that dude. And, like, the thing is, like, people, you never get a reason, like, an exact specific reason. Like, you can be like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, that makes you racist. Because, you know, I even set the bar on that, like, pretty low. Like, if you be like, man, fuck them niggas. And, like, I might think you racist, right? But that dude, like, it's just how the media would cut, like, snippets out. And then people just don't do the fucking, like, homework on it. It's fucking nuts. But dead has to be, like, serious, like, trying to explain something, like they're just so right that it doesn't agree wrong. I don't know, man. I hope to be out of here soon. I heard some crazy shit about the real IDs too. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like, it's kind of like, dude, like, I don't know. I always look at, there's a lot of like reflections that, not that I've ever done like a large amount of time, but I know how jailing and shit works. And society works real similar to it in a lot of different ways. All right, figures I come out to where like the band's practicing. So nobody can get the address. We're about to have a, please stand by. Yo, I heard these kids are nice at the band stuff. Let's see if they're good. We get a sneak peek of the most underlaid human being that exists on earth. You know what? These kids are probably fucking more than I am. I'm talking shit. Boy, fellas, what a treat we have here. They're like, they're rolling around. This clarinet boy sounds marvelous. Yo, I don't think I went the. Oh, I put that the wrong. My fault. I put that the wrong way. I thought it was what I see. All right. Everybody with us? Sweet. No, I didn't pass out. That's funny as hell. No, I didn't pass out. But I'm at fucking band practice, bro. This ain't where I need to be. I had to adjust my bag and take my shirt off because I'm fucking hot. All right. I'm gonna throw y'all in here like a fucking wall of sack. All right. If y'all can hear me, that's cool. If not, I'll figure that out later. I gotta make some tracks. How's that view? All right. Looks clear from here. Yo, nobody gave me the address yet, right? Somebody can find the address, bro. Ask the band where it is. Hey, where can I find Charlie Kirk at? Should I just yell that out? Hey, y'all seen Charlie Kirk shit? I'm looking for that boy. Yeah, I was getting something from my back. The band kids, bro. It don't even sound right me even talking to them. Hey kids, I like, how do I even start that conversation, bro? Without sounding fucking weird. All right, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna figure out where this address is. All right, guys, the Northrop Auditorium, and I should go talk to those. And I should go talk to those band kids, because those band kids are gonna be the fucking rich fucking dipshits in the future. But those clarinets sounded amazing tonight. They're gonna do great, those kids. That's what my old guy would say. Fucking Lucas on the woodwinds, man. He's really picked up and developed his chords, hasn't he? All right, let me figure out where Northrop Auditorium is. I think it is. I know where it is. Y'all, we're about 15 minutes from the spot. I know exactly where it is, and we are on our way. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Translational Research Facility. I'm loose. Man. I got that old man muscle shit going on. Those are the real heroes right there, boys. Absolutely. Because they got to go home to that nagging bitch. They're shitty kids. Odds are their fucking wife's probably cheating on one of them. And his friends know it. You know, they say a man gets flowers once in his lifetime when he's fucking dead at his funeral. And that's 100% the truth there, son. I gotta be careful walking around like this. I know for a fact that they're monitoring me.
In 450 feet, take a left onto the path.
Yo, my Siri is out of control on my phone, by the way. That thing came to life once. I swear to God, I need to make a story about this. So I don't really fuck with the AI, the Siri. I turned it off for a long time, right? And I guess it was around the time they were doing like a Siri upgrade. Or this is what the lady at Verizon told me. But I came out of the shower, it was like 6 a.m. And as I'm getting out, I see like this black dot on my phone, but it's like behind an app. Or like it was behind like a chat window. But I could see it, and it like moved, right? And it was literally hiding behind it. So I grab my phone and I swipe it down. The fucking thing pops out, and it starts glowing like a crazy white, like Siri type, electrical AI type glow. And I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? It's just yelling that because I'm like freaking out. And it responded, and it was like, I'm sorry, I just like to really talk to people. It said something like that.
Okay.
Oh, to be young again. That's what my old guy would say. Oh, to be young again.
Take a left onto the path, then in 400 feet, take a right on Southeast 4th Street.
Dude, this thing, all right, so my Siri tries to set me up too. I think it's telling me to go this way. So one time I was in LA, and it all started one day. I was like,
in 350 feet, take a right on Southeast 4th Street.
I told my Siri that it was kind of worthless and it was like just a piece of shit, and it like caught feelings, and it stopped talking to me. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. It would not respond no matter what. Like, I had the setting, I turned it off, turned it on. I think I even like reinstalled like my phone stuff. Dude, then it starts talking to me one day, and it gives me directions down a one way the wrong way, but like went out of its way to make me go down that one way the wrong way. So, man, it's I literally think like, what if somebody at like the phone like place like just develops like some kind of weird like off AI and just throws one in like every 1,000 phone or something? and it's just fucking destroying somebody's life. Kind of like Chucky, but like 2025.
Take a right on Southeast 4th Street.
See,
Then in 700 feet, take a left on 17th Avenue Southeast.
So who just said that? He said, say your channel name one time. That sounds like something a bot would say.
In 700 feet, take a left on 17th
What
Avenue
is it?
Southeast.
It's Alternative Alpha, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
At the next light, take a left.
It was like when Fresh and Fit was popping. I was like, yo, Alternative Alpha, like that's a name somebody's gonna try to capitalize on. So I like locked it in thinking like I'd be able to flip it, the name. And nah. Never caught on. But yeah. Just kind of like that alternative way of thinking, but alternatively thinking in a good way, not like where I don't know what sex I am or shit like that. But yeah, Alternative Alpha, I believe. Jason Decora, because when I got monetized, I was using my real name. And a good way to get fucking trolled is use your real name on Instagram or on YouTube. It's a good way to die, probably.
In 200 feet, take a right on University Avenue Southeast.
Frat boys are coming out. They called me sir the other day, and I was like borderline offended. They were like, I was hanging out with down at this little beach on the Mississippi River, and some of the students were down there, and they were like drinking hella like light beers. I was like, yo, let me get a beer, bro. And they were like, no, absolutely. They were like, you're not gonna like tell on us, are you, sir? Bro, I was like legit offended. It was crazy.
Take right on University Avenue Southeast. Then in 800 feet, take a left on Church Street Southeast.
All right. Did y'all get those directions too? Because I'm not even paying attention. Hook 'em horns. Let's go.
In 800 feet, take a left on Church Street Southeast.
Yo, this thing is going to get me.
At the next light, take a left.
Dude, man, look at the old man on his fucking GPS phone. Yo, so if none of y'all have been down here, this is where it goes down. So these are all like the frats and shit. I'm trying to like, all right. Sorry, I'm trying to look cool. Show y'all the fucking fraternities. Yo, one time I had to deliver food here for some kid's mom. I like the Lions, man. It's a good touch. They've really upgraded the place. Because usually there's like 3 of them in the fucking yard. For sure. All right. So we've got a staggering 8 people here. And nobody's hit the damn tip jar, yo. I was really tempted to yell for 5 seconds. But like, I got like a thing where I don't like doing what people tell me. Is that a super link? Or does that mean I got chlamydia? Huh. Yeah, all right, John Medina. Troll bastard. I don't have a home, man. I'm fucking homeless, bro.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Oh my God. Dude, there's a lot of girls out here. I do feel like, man, life owes me one, though. Like, you know what? Today'll be the day, man, that you fucking have your threesome with fucking 3 fucking University of Minnesota cheerleaders. I think life owes me that, dog. John Medina, Funky Cold Medina, or is it Medina? You know they have a town out here. They call it Medina. But that's like how a white person would say taco instead of taco. I want them tacos. But no, I agree, John. Perhaps it is time for you
Take
to
a
go
left on
outside.
Church Street Southeast. Then in 600 feet, take a right onto the road.
All right.
In 500 feet, take a right onto the road.
Fuck it. This is not working out. I wasn't playing very well for this. Okay, we made it, y'all. I want to just like strap this thing. Let me see if this works, bro. That should work, bro. Yeah, like that. For the yo. Nah. Yo, sorry about that. Who keeps wanting me to talk to the band kids, bro? The band kids are fucking, they're about almost home by now. The band kids were not feeling it, bro. I know the man.
Take a left onto the path. Then in 150 feet,
Hold on.
take a left onto the path.
Okay, did y'all just hear that? Take a left onto the path, and then 100 feet, take a left onto the path. Hold on, let me turn that shit off. All right, y'all. Still alive. My fucking back hurts. My fucking back hurts. Can I zoom out on that? I'll tell you what, just being on a fucking campus makes you feel smarter and shit, all right? I feel like I can describe what a thespian is now all of a sudden. Who, that lesbian thespian? You gotta have the evil white person laugh because everybody has it. Are you talking about my shoes? Yeah, that laugh. Damn, I've been on for like 2 hours, right? Oh, this battery's about to die. Give me a second. Yes, I forgot to bring a charging cord, but I brought 2 chargers. Yo, look, it's the Unabomber again. Because it's like 75 degrees, right? Bro, homie's dressed like it's fucking February. I'm cracking up. All right, we're gonna go look. I know where the girls are. So, yo, over there, man, it's kind of just weak, bro. Right now, what's going on?